Howdy do, friends. Hello, future Joshua. Okay. Let me get some... I mean, what music is really appropriate for Dark Souls? I don't know. I have my medieval bardcore playlist. That's usually a good shout. Okay. I think we're good. In which case, hello, friends. Hello. And let's get this started while I start rambling. Defo loud enough. Excuse me. We're picking up literally where the game ended last time we streamed. Because I did the thing again where you save properly. No idea where we're headed. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day, whatever you've been up to, in whatever part of the world you might be in. I hope it's been fabulous. My day was pretty good today. My night, however, has proven somewhat more complex. Oof. I mean, that's a good way to start the stream. I have had, like, crazy anxiety seemingly out of nowhere. And we very, very, very nearly didn't stream. So I then got stuck over analysing what to play, and eventually I was like, shit, just jump into Dark Souls. Even if we do a little tiny bit, then that's still progress. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope everything is good in Witch Town. And you've started a Dark Soul. Ooh. So, see, I haven't even looked at the achievements. I don't think I've ever... Yeah, I don't think I've ever... I mean, I know on PlayStation it's platinuming, right? I don't know what it's called for Xbox. And I imagine on Steam it's something completely different again. I've never done that on any game. And I tried really hard. There's been a couple of games that I've completed and I've, like, got pretty close. But I don't know. I will always be haunted by the fact that I have, despite the number I always bring up, over 2,500 hours in Skyrim, I have not got all the achievements because I am missing 2. One of them is for finishing the Civil War in Skyrim, which I did, but I did it on a modded playthrough. And the other one is, I think, defeat a max level dragon, which, again, none of my playthroughs, the playthrough I got close to doing that on was the one where they introduced mods, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll try that. And now I know I could just load up that save and knock that out in about half an hour. But if I was going to do that, I'd start a brand new playthrough, and then we're adding yet another game that we haven't finished. But I've never. There was. I mean, this is completely different. The game, the most recent game where I was actively like trying to do that was, I think it wasn't the most recent one. I think Just Cause 3, fairly obscure pick. I don't really know why. I think I played it and in the course of playing the game got like 97% of the achievements. But I was working on getting them all, and then the last one was genuinely impossible. And it would have taken hundreds of hours of nailing like the same level over and over again to get it under a certain time. And I just looked at myself and I was like, we're not having a good time. Like, we've done the story in this game. We've had our fun with the gameplay. You're not you're nowhere remotely close to having fun. So I have never done that. I don't know. I kind of hope there's some kind of, I don't know, like I don't know what happened. I don't know if it shows like fireworks on the screen or something. One for every boss, one for every covenant, one... Oh, bloody hell. Every unique weapon, sorcery, I mean, that's not actually too bad. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Because, like, you'd kind of be doing that. If you're playing the game and you're like, right, I want to see everything, I want to do everything, I want to get the absolute most bang for my buck here, you'd basically do all of that. You'd do every boss and get every weapon and like max upgrade every type of weapon. That's all sort of stuff that, which I love when games do that. I would much rather have achievements for things that I'm going to be doing. So, Bethesda are usually quite good at it. So it feels like they're earned. I'd rather do that and have it kind of linked to the narrative than... There's been a couple of... They more older games, like 360 era games. It was more about, like... Because it was designed for people achievement hunting. So it's a lot of, like, defeat 1 million enemies, run 1 million miles, all shit like that you probably wouldn't do, and it's not fun. It's not a reward for doing a storyline or saving someone or... hello again, friend. This is really weird. We got back here in Anolondo. Seath the Scaleless. Ooh.
But his very the archives became a dungeon. Now, nobody dare. It looms over this, but I should warn
3 guesses where we're going to end up going.
If you require rest, that is.
Okay. So I think I need to have a look at my notes to see where we can go now. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, the thing is, though, it's you have to do it all on the same character, right? Even though you're going into New Game Plus and stuff. So if I decided, like, right, I don't want to be melee at all, I want to be a unarmored sorcerer, or someone that exclusively uses miracles, like, you'd start a new character and then your progress for all of those would get reset. But then that somewhat defeats the point. I don't know. I mean, saying that, I've made probably 20 Skyrim characters, so I really can't talk. Okay. Oh, that you can redo your stats. Ooh. Catacombs. Okay. So the catacombs, I think that's back at Firelink. We also have, I mean, the main one is the New Londo ruins, but we've leveled up twice. I don't think that's going to be enough to make a difference. We've got the bit past Blighttown with the lava and stuff. We have the catacombs, which I didn't know existed. We've done Darkroot completely, as far as I know. I feel like I'm missing one. Being back to the asylum. Oh, the Valley of the Drakes we can finish doing there. I think that might be it. Because one of the big ones was the Painted World, and we did that. I've just realised we have 45,000 souls. We are we are using those. We also have a humanity up in the corner. So I guess we should maybe be human while we're going around doing stuff. I mean, I think... I don't know. What, we got that? Okay, I remember what we were doing. I remember. This is probably going to be a huge mistake and I'm going to regret it. But I really want to use that spear. We'll use the rest. I think we might need some repairs. Yeah. Okay. It feels like I've had about 17 espressos, and I haven't had coffee since I got up. So I don't know why my body's having a bit of a freak out. Right, this is maybe not the place to be wandering around. I think we'll warp on back to Firelink. Oh, and we have the basement of Sen's fortress. That might actually be a good plan. Oh, we can walk back there. That's cool. Daughter of Chaos. So there's that wig. Oh, I know. Two strength to go for the Dragon Slayer spear. I am super excited. As cool as the Fury Sword is, and it is awesome. It hits really hard. It looks frankly stunning. I was kind of enjoying using a spear for the first time. it made it feel like a unique character. Now it's like, oh yeah, we've got a sword and shield and some magic. Just like most characters I play as. But using the spear was, I don't know. I miss our winged spear. Sadly, it was so outclassed damage-wise. Did we rest at the bonfire? I don't know. Before we go down there, what's that one? No, we want the run around in anything ring, which is, there we go. I don't know why I kind of got on with it. I think partly it's maybe rose tinted glasses, because in retrospect, if I'm using my big boy brain, it's the only weapon that we'd upgraded, so it did the most damage, and it kept being the only weapon we upgraded. And then we got a bit of sunk cost fallacy. We're going the wrong way here. And I was like, well, we've upgraded it. It's the only thing we've upgraded so far, so we might as well keep leveling it. Maybe if I'd decided to upgrade, I don't know, an axe or something. Maybe, oh, hang on, I know what we need to do. Okay. That's why we had full control equipped, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. Is this not the right way? No, this is... Okay. This is slightly infuriating, but... We went too far. We went too far. At least I remembered it while we could still run back. Actually, because having that range damage would be very, very, very useful. But it doesn't, yeah. Can't do any damage if we ain't down there. Right. Okay. I think we're set. Yeah. Spear... Yeah, not to go back onto spears. I don't know. I've never used one in a game. Other than Morrowind has spears. So I made, because we made our character when we still had the winged spear. One of our chosen skills is spears, and they're really cool. And I think I might have used one in Chivalry. I don't know if anyone knows what the game Chivalry is. There was the original one from, I don't know, 2013, which I played a lot of, and I got really good at it. And then I'd get really drunk and be really bad at it. But I have a lot of fond memories in that game. And then Chivalry 2 came out. More recently, but not super recently. I don't know, like 2019. And it was good, but it didn't have that indie charm. And it had a bunch of like paid stuff that they were trying to flog you the whole time. But it was cool. It was cool. And then it got overrun with cheaters and hackers, and yeah. But in that game, I think I might have used a spear. I think it might have been a two-handed spear. I don't think it was one where we had a shield as well. And I don't think there were spears in Kingdom Come. That's probably the game where I'd most expect it to be. I don't know. But in theory, like, spears are great. I mean, yeah, we want to keep them at range. We want to be able to hide behind a shield or some cover or something and just poke away. That all sounds good. I don't know. I can't think of a game where we're using a spear. I'm sure I'm probably missing something. I don't know. I don't think so. Which, I mean, I get it's a whole different thing to animate, but in something like this where there's a bunch of different weapons with a bunch of different moves, it's no biggie. But in something like Skyrim, I understand it. When all the animation is just a swing, right? So they can, doesn't matter if it's a sword or a mace or an axe or whatever, it's still a swing. Whereas if you had a spear, that wouldn't really work. So I get it, but I think this game has, it's made me see spears as something as cool. Not as flashy, but very cool. I'd probably go for a spear if I was born in medieval times and I wasn't killed by the plague or people thinking I'm a witch, which is probably more likely. Yeah, melee weapon, I'd go for a spear. And I'm really tall, so I have good reach anyway. So my reach plus the reach of a spear, that sounds like a pretty lethal combo. I don't want to jinx it, but we're kind of kicking butt here. We've taken one of these things out already. I think this is the only one left. I don't want to jinx it. I've learnt my mistake many times. Oh, sugar. Okay, that's not what I thought. Oh, bloody hell. Shit. Hang on. Let me... because that's made me curious. I know there's been spears in films. I'm a big fan of like medieval fantasy shit is my jam. So Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, all that jazz. People have described it to me as if there's dragons, magic, or assassins, I'm probably interested in it. And I know in a lot of films, like medieval films, medieval war films, medieval action films, whatever, whether it's like realistic or it's fantasy, spears are there quite often because they were there quite often. Video games, where you can use a spear. I don't know about God of War. Never played God of War. Because I'm on the wrong side of... oh shit, yeah, you have them in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yes, of course. That is very much like Dark Souls. I mean, not at all, but like... it's like Dark Souls in the sense that it's not just swords and shields and bows, right? There's all these different classes of weapons, different types of weapons with completely different move sets, like different move sets if you have two of them equipped or if you have one of them and something else. That game was really flawed, and I wanted to love it. Like, as someone that's big into, like, I don't want to go full nerd. But if anyone's seen the show Vikings, like that stuff is my jam. I think maybe partly because I don't live there. It's not the city I don't live in a city, but part of my address is the nearest city, and it's not this one. But I was born there. Never lived there. Never really go there, but I was born there. Winchester, for anyone that I'm sure people don't know what that is. In medieval times, it was the capital of England before it became London. And Alfred the Great is there. So all that shit, like, super into that. Why did I bring that up? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is set at the same time, and it has Winchester as a setting. Medieval it was very cool. But there was so much wrong with that game, to the point that is to date the last Assassin's Creed I've played. I have not played Mirage, which was hailed by many as the return to their roots back in the stealth gameplay. And the latest one, which I can't remember the name of, which is in Japan, I think. The Samurai Assassin's Creed. Which is a shame, because I'd probably say if I could combine Fallout and Elder Scrolls, I would say that is my favourite gaming franchise. If I can't, though, then I'd have to give the number one spot to Assassin's Creed. It's I think the only series that I've bought and played, like, I mean, shit, there's like 12 of them, which for someone that grew up with not a lot of money, buying like a game a year, the fact that I would play all of the Assassin's Creed is a bit of a testament to my feelings about that franchise. Oh my gosh, so much love for Assassin's Creed. They had a concert nearby that was like the Assassin's Creed music in. I would have sobbed my way through that. Oh my goodness. Where's the other one of these big fellas? Did we fall down the wrong bloody hole? Because that would be a little bit annoying. The Baldur's Gate games. So I've never played them. Like I'm sure most people did, I have heard all about Baldur's Gate 3. I've seen all the awards it got. I've heard all the amazing reviews. All this stuff about that. Apparently there's a character called, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation because I've never played it, something like Astarion, who is, I believe, one of the companions. That's another game I'd love to play. I think that's a D&D game, right? It's in the D&D fantasy setting and rules and everything. But I always get put off by a game like that. It's not Baldur's Gate 1. It's Baldur's Gate 3. And I know you don't have to play all the old games. I didn't play Fallout 1 before I played Fallout 3. I didn't play Morrowind before I played Skyrim. I didn't even play Oblivion before I played Skyrim. So I know that's probably silly, but I did it for Witcher 3. I got Witcher 3, started it, and I was like, this is like part 3 of a movie franchise where I haven't seen the first 2. It's like watching Revenge of the Sith without watching the first 2 Star Wars. You can enjoy it, you can enjoy the action and the dialogue, but you're never going to properly get the context. And I know it shouldn't put me off, but it's one of those franchise, like Dragon Age, that's another one that I don't think I'd be able to load up the most recent one and get into it, because the whole time I'd be thinking, yeah, but we should have played the earlier ones. That all this stuff we would have understood properly. I have never played a I don't know what they call it. It's not like, I mean, oh, sugar. I guess it is third person, but it's like really zoomed out, like kind of MMO style. So okay, so it's sort of like Elder Scrolls then, in that it's the same universe, but there's a lot of time between them. I don't know if that's the case with Dark Souls as well. From what I know, I think it is. Like, I don't know. That's good to know, though, because knowing it's... I really didn't know too much, especially about... I know nothing about the narrative. So I thought it was like a sequel. Like, here's what the people from the first 2 are doing now. And I'm open to doing that. I mean, I'm doing it with Morrowind right now. We're not going back any further than that, because then it's PC games from before I was born. But yeah. But I did it with The Witcher 3, and I know that's maybe not the best example, because I did bail on that game twice, and I've never finished it. But I started it and then went to The Witcher 2, and it was really good. And I finished Witcher 2. That was really good. I don't know offhand what the year was. I'd guess maybe the same sort of time that Dark Souls 1 came out originally. Like 2010, something along those lines. So everything is kind of brown and it's a bit clunky. The combat's not great, but it's really good. And the story in that game is super cool. That was actually the game that made me start reading the Witcher books. Because until then, I tried to get into Witcher 3, didn't know any of the backstory, so just took it at face value and bailed. Then I did Witcher 2, played Witcher 2, started playing The Witcher 3 while listening to The Witcher. This is what I mean, right, about the fact that I'm kind of all or nothing with an interest. I wasn't just playing The Witcher 3, I was playing The Witcher 3 while listening to the Witcher audiobooks on Audible. Because I guess I don't know how to have a casual interest in something. That's another one. And it's annoying when games like that win awards, like it got Game of the Year and all that jazz. Because as soon as I say, like, the sort of games I like to play, or the sort of, like, medieval fantasy, so, like, The Witcher 3 then. Or I say, oh yeah, the game I've played the most is Skyrim. Oh, so how do you think that compares to Witcher 3 then? And I'm like, I can tell you how it compares to the first third of the game, because I've done that multiple times. Here we go. I don't know when they released the enhanced edition. When I got my my Series X, when my Xbox One died, which is a couple of years ago now, one of the things I played was Fallout 4 Next Gen upgrade in 60 FPS, awesome, and Witcher 3 in 60 FPS. And it looked insanely good. It was like Red Dead 2. Even though it wasn't brand new, it looked incredible. But of course I got burnt out. My kryptonite. I think my brain is definitely my own kryptonite. That's sort of my whole deal. Right, well that's then right, let me okay. Sorry, I was locked in there. Yes, I think we've now got all the demons. Ooh, is that there? Oh my god, is this going to be ridiculously big? Is it a spear or an axe or a hammer? Here we go. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What is it? Is it a halberd? Okay. This is... We're doing... Oh my gosh. Okay, that's... When you do... I thought I was doing a jump attack by mistake. That is just that's the default heavy attack, is that move. That is very cool. I mean, it is very slow. That's really cool, though. What's the description say? Weapon of the Titanite Demon, a faceless stone monster born from Titanite slab. One of the enchanted weapons, perhaps from the residual power of the Titanite slab. Known for its leaping attack, which comes smashing down on foes from above. Yeah, we've been victim to that smash down from above. That's very cool. I did not think it would have that that unique heavy attack. That was very cool. I don't know if there's any loot down here. I'd be a little disappointed if there wasn't. I mean, we got that thing. A rare drop, and we don't even have the ring equipped that gives us better drops. Imminent happiness. Okay, is there a fake wall? What are you trying to tell me, Dark Souls community? We got a fake wall? I don't think so. Praise the sun and image. Yeah, there's nothing here, fella. Unless I'm completely missing something. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Back this way we go. Those people just lost their minds. They went hollow, I guess. I mean, if I was them and stuck down here with 4 of those things, I get it. Oh, here we go. This looks like a way out to me. Sorry, is there a bit of a queue for the ladder here? I mean, he clearly sees us because he's stopped climbing, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. What's our move here? Because we don't want to get knocked off. This is one of the snake people, right? I can just about make out scales there at the top. I mean, if we put on that helmet, can we kind of push him out the way with this? No, okay. That clearly doesn't work. I mean, we could poke him with the tusks of our helm. That's what I'm talking about. What about if we, there we go, punch him. And I'll drop, this might actually not end well. Kick him. Kick him. Kick that big old snake head. Perfect. Sorry, my guy, but we are not the same undead that you first met. We are way beyond Sen's Fortress now. I'll say clip that. Joshua, clip that. Because I don't know if we're gonna achieve anything tonight. Ooh. Oh, I know where this goes. This takes us to the fella that opened the doors for us, I think, that we had to sadly take care of. I don't know. I guess he hasn't respawned. There's the guy up there. There's a merchant that's one of the many people that we've left without buying stuff from. So, I mean, we're here. Actually, no, we're not here, are we? We're on the on the wrong side. On the wrong side. We did beat the 2 Titanite demons, which wasn't a cool you did it cinematic or anything, but we got the weapon and we got it ticked off. So that's one less place that we can worry about. Because it's nice to have all the options. It's nice to, especially like when we got stuck down in Dark Route and we hit the Hydra, we defeated Havel, and then it was like, right, you got to fight the Hydra or chicken out and go do something else. And maybe we could have defeated the Hydra. It would have taken multiple streams. It would have been like Ornstein and Smoth. But I knew that there were other places that we could go. Now that list is shrinking. Yeah, we need two more strength. Oh, I'll get rid of we'll get rid of full control. We've had our fun with that. Here we go. So probably I mean, we haven't spoken to this fella for a while, and we did get that different ember. Maybe we can give that to him. Oh, called it.
Well, I've never heard of a black ember.
The mighty pinwheel. He does not sound fun.
I find it strangely fascinating.
I find it strangely fascinating. Yeah, there we go.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Special.
Don't get too hypnotized by it.
Spell. I sense great potential.
That's the one from the ruins, I think. We do have, so that's the thing we got from Priscilla. We also have that we haven't upgraded it to 15, and we haven't upgraded it into another weapon. So I might just leave that as is for right now. That doesn't seem to do much damage now I'm looking at it. Why am I think I might regret doing this. And does it scale with faith? Oh no. Oh no.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Yes, I'll be seeing you too, Andre. Well, I'm going to nip back to Firelink because that fella keeps whacking his anvil and it gets slightly annoying. So we'll fast travel here. Oh, that sounds cool. The lightning scales with faith and the physical with strength and dexterity. Ooh. And yes, I can imagine. So far, it's been pretty good because there's no. I mean, I guess you could say the game's fairly old now. There's no performance mode versus quality mode or anything. So I have been expecting the game to die on me. So far, the stream's died on me a few times. Hang on, that's gonna go any second. Oh my gosh, my internal clock is getting good. 40 seconds. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah, he still is not saying anything new. He's still saying he's off somewhere, but he's still bloody there. So we could go catacombs. We could go... We've still got to speak to that fella, I think. Where can we... Could nip down there. There's no... I'm just realising this. There's no Blighttown bonfire that we can warp to, even. We can walk to one. I mean, I guess that one and then go back up. Or go to the depths and then all the way through them again. But fuck doing that. Ah, yes. Okay, so maybe we'll try the ruins again. Because I do really want that arm. Havel's armor is doing good. Stat-wise, it's really good. I think our trip so far is pretty good. Don't know where we found this crimson waistcloth thing that has more resistance than actual armor. I would at some point maybe like to have some shoes. But what can you do? If we're going down here, we're gonna need... See, I think we might have run out of ghost attacking juice. Sugar. Yeah, so what we could do, we could try and get a bunch and then maybe try doing this again. I mean, we're not going to need the binoculars, are we? Unequip, there we go. As for right now, how are we going to do this then? We're going to have to use a ghost weapon and then hope that we get some. A blessing. I wonder if that would work against ghosties. The power of life hunt. Ooh, very cool. Oh yeah, we got the ghost blade and we got the jagged something. I think we have multiple of the jagged one. Jagged ghost blade 155. Where was it? 110. So the jagged one's better, I think. So we'll try and kill some ghosties. Ideally not lose our souls, because we're fairly close to... We only need 2 more levels to get the Dragon Slayer Spear, which I'm super hyped for. But I'll be happy if we can just get a couple ghosties, get some of those transient curses. That would be the perfect end, I think. That would top this stream off very nicely. I'm sure now I've said that, we're going to kill all of them, and none of them are going to have transient curses. That's normally how it goes in Dark Souls. Right, so there if memory serves me right, there's 2 here. Okay, so it's not entirely terrible. It's 4 hits. I think if we've used a transient curse and we're using the Fury Sword, it takes 2 to defeat a ghosty. I think this may be the wrong way. This does not feel like the right way. I think we might have gone the way that we got into this place. Not in the way we got to before we unlocked a shortcut or something. I don't know. Actually, wasn't it? Didn't we have to go for something and unlock like a floodgate? Because I remember we ended up washing a load of dragons, which is not how I saw Dark Souls going. I think we'll ditch that. That's not going amazingly. I will note it's a smidge below. Okay, so we can swap back to it fairly quickly. Yes. And we can't block anything while not cursed. Okay. So they will whoop us. If we're going down, that we need to equip the special the Abyss Ring, I think. Right. I think are there ghosties here, or are they dark? Here we go. The Skeletor people. Hello, friend. It's been a while since I've seen you. I mean, it feels like we're doing a little bit more damage. Now they're sort of... I mean, I'm sure they probably still hit incredibly hard because we haven't changed our equipment or our health or anything. But it feels like we're doing a smidge more damage. Oh, he's going in for a little smooch there. That's the clip that I have half made right now. The stream I am currently getting clips from is the one where we got raided. So that in my memory was the only thing that happened in that stream. But that was about halfway through. That was really weird because the night it was a stream like this where we started really late. Down we go. Where we started really late, and then I was basically gonna end, and then I got raided, and we had, what was it, like 14 viewers, something genuinely insane. So then the adrenaline kept me going for a while longer. But I'd completely forgotten at the start of that stream that we had a little romantic moment with one of those dark wraith people, creatures, I'm not sure. I could hear the romantic saxophone playing. Here we go. Right, let's try this again, shall we? And I think we'll just run. We'll try running. At least running past the ghosts and getting to the dark wraiths, because I want to get to the. I think we're gonna need to start getting to the boss quickly, so that I can actually try and learn how to beat the Four Kings. Because I think we might have only actually tried doing the fight itself once. Since then, we haven't actually been able to make it back, which does not bode well. Right, so there should be 2 ghosties, and I'm hoping they don't follow us all across the map. Oh. Yeah, you stay up here, ghosties. There, oh, there's where we died over there. I can see the little green cloud. Don't know what to call it. Right. So this is... What, was there 3 of these things? Because ideally I want to take them out one-on-one. It's when there's more than one at a time that they start getting overwhelmingly dangerous. One-on-one, we can now, especially we can handle them. Yeah, see, I don't want to. You come over here. There we go. And we'll take this fella out quickly, hopefully. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, there should be one more here somewhere. Trying to... Is it you? Trying to jump out at me? Ooh. Okay. Oh. Not good. Take a right. Okay, I know where we're going then. I know where we're going. And yes, I will make sure to do this. Because I think we got to the Four Kings once and died. And then we got there a second time, but I forgot to put the ring back on. So rather than tumbling into the abyss, we tumbled into the abyss. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one. Oh, that was close. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so Four Kings. I mean, it was awesome from what I remember, because there's no floor, there's no ceiling, there's no light. It's really cool. It's I thought when they mentioned something about an abyss, it's literally an abyss. It's super cool. It's very like cosmic horror. Here we go. So I think... Oh, we're going to have to go back that way, though, to get our souls back. Okay, this might take 2 tries. Once to retrieve the souls and move back on the right path. Then we'll probably die. But then when we come back, we should be able to pick it up and head on down to the Four Kings. Hopefully. Right, we're going to let our stamina regen. Any second now. And here we go. Okay, we nailed that so far. Okie doke. So fall down here and then go that way instead. That's where we want to go. I unfortunately left all of our souls. I think it was like tucked in a side room, which is really not good. Oh, he's gone in for the snog. How now he's trying to kiss us when we've got the Fangbore helm on. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Estus. We're not going to reach the Four Kings. Just get the souls back. I mean, honestly, if they're worth 1,200 each, they're pretty good. We could just take a bunch of them out. Hang on. I can hear multiple. I can hear multiple. Right, not going to risk it. You know what? We're not going to risk it. Where are the souls? Here we go. Sugar. No, let us out, let us out. Otherwise we're going to die in the same place and this will have been for nothing. No. Oh my goodness. They've friggin' blocked us in. Back off, my dudes. Learn to take a no for an answer. I mean, I don't know that we'll be able to push our way out, so we might have to fight our way out. Okay, got no stamina. This is not good. This is not good. We got Estus as well. Okay, we're out. Here we go, here we go. And we do now have enough for a level up. So I am somewhat tempted to actually go back and not die. One at a time. Is this where we came from? No. This, I think, is somewhere else. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, jeepers. God, these things are so freaky. I don't know. Is that they're like some kind of demon? Or are they a human that's trying to look intimidating? Because it is working. Oh, I know where we are. Well, we could nip over that way. Don't know where that takes us. I don't want to tangle with the dragons, though, because we fought them and they weren't worth it. Go back this way. Just humans in spooky art. I mean, it makes sense. It's clearly worked on me, because I'm scared of them. I don't know. I didn't know if it was armor that's made to look skeletal and demonic and horror-y, or if that's them, if they're some sort of corrupted knight or something. I don't know. You never know in Dark Souls. This does not feel like the right way. This does not feel like the right way at all. This is definitely not the way we came from. This, I think, weren't we hanging around all this stuff with the wood when we were looking for the ember? I think. Right, what I'm... Oh, crumbs. What I'm tempted to do, I think I will run on back to Firelink, if we can find the way. That's going to be a drowning. And then we'll do a level up, and then we only got one more until we can use the Dragon Slayer Spear. This also does not feel like the right way. can hear people running, which is really not pleasant. Because I know they're running towards us. Oh, we got another one. Hello, friend. That shield thing is super cool. And really effective. I'm sure it's probably got some kind of weakness. Because otherwise, that seems pretty OP. Like, I'm assuming it's weightless because it's some kind of spell or enchantment or something. So not having to carry a heavy shield, that's a bonus right there. So it's got to have some kind of... It barely blocks any magic damage or something. But then it's magic. You'd assume it... The one thing it would be good at blocking is other magic. We are raking in the souls. Of course... when we don't know how to get out, that's when we start making the souls. That was back to the drakes, which we don't want to do. I guess on the plus side, we've got no bonfire, so none of these enemies are respawning right now. Was it this way? But we're not going to be able to get back up the bit we jumped down, are we? That's not going to work, is it? Silly sausage, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh, gosh. Stairs. Homeward Bone. I think we have... I've never used one. This would be... Oh, perfect. Perfect. And... Because I've done that with the dark sign, but then you lose your souls. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for another strength, and now we just need one more, and then we can use Ornstein's life-imbued spear, which I'm sure will be a disappointment. And we now have enough souls that we're not going to worry about it. Basically a meaningless number. Which is mad. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, the gargoyles maybe gave 5,000 souls. Or the Minotaur demon thing. So, some boss we did gave 5,000 souls. And now I've literally just said, oh, 5,000 sold? Yeah, that's meaningless. Okay. Yeah, the dark sign was good. I used it once because I got stuck. I think it might have been when I was trying to figure out the way to the crow so we could go back to the asylum. And I fell down the wrong bit, or I rolled and went the wrong... I fell into a crevice, basically, and couldn't jump out. So I just used the dark sign. And I think I might have used it someone else when I gave up, and it was a really long way back. But we've never used a homeward bone. I don't know if we can buy those somewhere, because they seem incredibly useful. I mean, you could just use them and go on like a farming run and go, for example, the catacombs, like not go as far as we can using all the Estus, and then when we've hit the limit, rather than worrying about, yeah, but now we got to find all our way back and fight through whatever's between us now. You can just like 2 clicks and you're back at the bonfire. I don't know what I thought the Homeward Bone did, because yeah, the dark sign, you go back to the bonfire but you lose the souls. So of course Homeward, it has to be some kind of upgrade on that. This way, here we go. Okay, hang on. Ooh, Infinite Homeward Bone. That sounds very cool. Honestly, miracles I don't know much about. But I know there's healing, and now I know there's basically free fast travel back to a bonfire. I am having... And now I know faith scales with the Dragon Slayer spear. So I am slightly regretting putting the few points into intelligence that we did. Maybe faith would have been a better... We've done it now, haven't we? I don't know. I mean, if I end up getting to like new game plus, I guess we'll have enough snap points to do everything. Right, we've got to go this way, right? I reckon we've got... oh, crumbs, I forgot about these fellas. I reckon I've got one attempt in me, because it is very late. And I think I'm going to be doing a long stream tomorrow, because day before yesterday's stream, I said I've got a clip ready. I've posted one, but I have another one ready. So I'll post it before I go to bed, and if it gets any likes, that will determine how many hours early tomorrow's stream is. And it got 3, I think, before I went to sleep. It was 3 or 4. And then last night I failed. And tonight, clearly, we started even later than last night. We're just going to have to leg it, I think, because we got ghosties, a sugar, okay. I don't know, it may well be Morrowind, because we will have played Dark Souls 2 nights in a row, even though they weren't super long streams. Okay, I'll do one more attempt. I think I'll probably leave Dark Souls for another day. So it probably won't be this. I don't know what it will be. Morrowind, I think we are going to be getting some answers. We've done some busy work, and we should be getting some big lore drops, and the main quest should be properly starting, which I'm excited for. We got the puzzle box or whatever it was we had to get from the ruin, so we've convinced the guy to spill his secrets. I think we need to talk to someone. I think I missed a topic when I was talking to someone. So we might be doing that. It might be another I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If it is a long stream, it may well end up being 2. In which case, it might be Dark Souls again. I don't know. Right, we've got to run past the ghosties. Run past the ghosties. And I think I'm just going to run for it, because we came across just now dark wraiths and ghosties. Dark wraiths we can deal with. Ghosties, we got no curses. Sugar. Okay, well, one on its own we should be able to deal with. That means we're already going to be down at least 1 Estus, which is not how I want to start this. Yeah, we're doing Estus. Here we go. So, this direction, maybe? I know we're looking for a fog door. And then past that is the staircase that leads us down to the abyss. But first, we need to find sugar. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, darn. No. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, honestly, just take us. Just take us. I know where we're headed now. Basically past where all those enemies are. And then it's a bridge. I didn't know it was a little bridge that we could fall off. But that's definitely the fog door, I think. Oh god, I'm doing another attempt, aren't I? This will defo be the last one. Otherwise, I might as well turn my lights off because you'll be able to see me in the sunlight. Here we go. I mean, I'd love to try the fall spell and see if we can make that jump. I somehow doubt it. Especially now I know that it's not no full damage point blank. It's no non-lethal full damage. Right. Just run for it. I don't know if anyone's seen that clip. I think it might have been a clip from NASCAR or something. So it's some like American racing event from a while ago, but it gets posted quite often by those like motivational basically AI accounts that post clips of speeches and movie scenes and whatever. I've seen it multiple times. It's some where it's like a speedway circuit, and the dude's like, "I'm not taking my foot." I'm not gonna do an accent. It's too late to do an accent. I'm not taking my foot off the gas till I see the checkered flag or I see God. That, I think, has got to be our mentality right now. Like, we are not going to stop sprinting until we see the fog gate or we get killed. This way and then hang a left. Here we go. Oh my god. It worked as well. 10 Estus. Here we go. I mean, I don't like our chances. It would be quite funny if after building this up, I do this first time now, at a time that I'm not even gonna say because it's ridiculous. when I'm like clinging on to consciousness, clinging on by my fingernails. It's down here, right? I'm pretty sure we've equipped the ring, so we should be good to go. Oh, here we go. And there's no one we can summon, which would have been helpful. More as a distraction. Right, we just gotta, no blocking, we just gotta go damage. We just gotta hurt this dude. He's wrapped us in his arms. Is he going for a little smooch now as well? Why do they all want to kiss us? See, we've really got to Estus, but I don't want to waste the time. Okay. I don't know how long we have until the next one spawns in. Shit, I think it spawned in. Okay. We might be toast. Okay, keep whacking. Okay, we've done one. Just use the Estus. Use the Estus. Here we go. Okay. no time for an Estus, I'm afraid. That would be lovely, but we got no time for Estus. No time for stamina regen. Okay, make time for an Estus. Oh, here comes number 3. This is not good. Just keep going. Keep going till we see the checkered flag or we see God. They do all seem to be the same. I thought when it said they were 4 kings, I thought, well, they're going to be 4 different kings. But they seem to just be 4 of the same thing, which is good. I was expecting, right, we're going to have not only 4 different cool character designs, we're going to have 4 different move sets that we're going to have to learn. Oh, sugar. Bloody hell, Estus. Okay, number 4 is probably here by now. So we gotta whoop this fella. One more. Perfect. Where's number 4? Oh my god, we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh. This is going so well. I can't believe how well this is going. Butt stab. And I guess now the time limit's gone. Because, I mean, we killed his 3 friends. We should really Estus, because that thing hurts. Yeah, don't risk it. Don't risk it. We got the time. We got the time and we got the Estus. Oh, shit. Shit. Hang on, why has it got another friend? Fucking hell, there's only supposed to be 4 of the pricks. Oh no, what's that thing? That's not good, is it? Oh, bloody hell. Well, that was going well. We very, very nearly did that. It was that purple homing thing that tripped us up. I guess we know now as well, just because you've defeated 3, that's not the end. We gotta keep going as hard. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Functionally infinite kings in the wings. I see. I mean, that makes them a lot more intimidating, honestly. I was kind of counting my chickens a bit there. I really thought we were going to do that. But I feel like it's within our grasp. Before, when we did it, I don't think it was a possibility. That was very nearly done. And that was on the last ditch attempt before bed. So I have high hopes that we'll be able to do that next time. I touch wood, and I don't want to jinx it, but I have high hopes. I will leave it for next time though. So thank you everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or your evening or your morning. Thank you once again to Nyx for the sage wisdom and for the company. Thank you future people that are going to be watching this in the future. Again, if you could send me the winning lottery numbers, that would be very much appreciated. Yeah, it's morning here now. It's really not good. I will see everybody tomorrow for a hopefully earlier stream. And apologies about coming. I came into this, I came in hot about being anxious. So thank you once again for letting me ramble away, and I'm still quite anxious, but I feel a bit more grounded. So yes, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your